Hiruzen in the Uchiha massacre even further, that the third Hokage was stalling for negotiations and didn't really know what to do, and he actually needed Danzo to bail him out. Hiruzen also thanked Itachi for saving his ass.
Wait, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm misinterpreting what that means. So stalling for negotiations, was Hiruzen doing that?
No, he was asking Itachi to stall so that he would have more time to come up with a plan for negotiation.
Because if anything, I think you'd be the one trying to hasten the negotiations. Considering the elders and everything. I don't know. Anyways.
Maybe he knew how to keep him.
I mean,
yeah, and then Danzo just like walked up to Itachi after that meeting, was like, yeah, honestly, bro, just kill him tonight instead. Like,
yeah, Hiruzen knew about the coup. Did he know exactly when the coup was scheduled to be, like, done? Because he would need to negotiate before then.
Yeah, well,
it'd be weird to wait till the day of.
Well, I mean, as Itachi found out, they found out, basically.
In the anime filler, they make it seem like Shisui died to like push the coup, so like it kept on getting pushed back, but like he just never came up with the negotiations. I think he just didn't know what type of negotiation he could get through that both the elders and the Uchiha would agree to. I don't think there was anything that could get these two parties to agree.
Bro, he should just gone.
Well, it didn't seem like there was that much time anyway. Was Shizumi Koto, then Don.
You're kind of cutting out, Kamui.
Well, am I still cutting out?
You're good now, I think.
No, you're fine.
So basically the plan was Shizumi Koto Matsukami, then Danzo messes that up intentionally because he doesn't want to do that. And then it kind of just cuts right to that meeting when Itachi's like talking to Hiruzen and the other elders, and Hiruzen's like, hey, you know, can you try and stall for time? I'll come up with a negotiation. Then Danzo just walks right up to Itachi after and is like, yeah, just massacre the clan, bro.
I forget, why doesn't Shisui just do Koto immediately? Like, why does he wait?
I think it was mainly because he didn't want to use it.
Okay,
they didn't
like
need to, because
that's fine.
he just didn't want to do that to Fugaku.
Yeah,
and also probably because he can't just, if he undoes it on Fugaku might want the coup again, which means he could just reconvince them. So ideally, it would have an actual convincing. Yeah. Otherwise, he's just gonna leave Fugaku in this genjutsu for the rest of his life, probably.
Well, then again, based on what happens with Mifune, it probably wouldn't be too hard. Like Fugaku would be like, yeah, guys, the coup is canceled. And then Joe below Uchiha would be like, why? And then Fugaku would be like, huh. Shisui, did you do this?
it depends on the type of... So this is where you get into the theoretical thing. It's never explicitly explained, but it seems like it's the case to where each Shizui eye has a different type of Koto Matsukami, because Danzo's got one eye, Itachi's crow at the other. Danzo's on Mifune was just kind of like this subtle genjutsu. All you had to do is freaking tell Mifune, and he's just like, oh, what?
Exactly,
and meanwhile, Itachi's was like, yeah, he knew what was up, but like, telling him doesn't stop him. It doesn't break the genjutsu. He just was commanded to protect the leaf, which meant he had to ignore Sasuke too, because not going to play with Sasuke wasn't going to stop the Edo Tensei.
Yeah,
you know, it's just kind of like in that crow's case, Itachi had a way stronger Koto Matsukami on him that just nothing could break it, other than rewriting the Edo Tensei, which Kabuto wanted to do.
To be fair, Kamui, nobody ever told Itachi he was under Koto.
Well, you could argue.
Maybe that's the way you break it.
They did, because Itachi told Killer Bee in Naruto, which A, means he told himself because he heard it verbally, and B, they may have like reiterated it back to him at some point. I'm not sure.
It depends if they did a commercial break, so that you need to remind the audience.
or perhaps actually, it's possible that Kabuto actually said it to Itachi, like, I know you were under Koto Matsukami.
Yeah, something like that. That's funny. Okay, fair enough.
Because Kamui knew as well.
Yeah.
So it's possible.
But again, it's still weird to me. I don't care how little time he had, or if, I haven't confirmed with the elders yet. He's just going to let the coup happen because he knows when it's gonna happen, and he's not gonna do the negotiations till after, which doesn't make sense. You would just do it before the coup, but he doesn't do it.
Well, I think he was, because Itachi's massacre, I don't know if it stated that it was the day before the coup.
It is.
Or if it was just
It's the night before, yeah.
unspecified time before the coup, but Itachi's massacre is before the coup, obviously.
Really?
So Hiruzen could have been planning on, going over there the next day, for example.
Yeah, but again, it's really weird to do the negotiations the day of.
Well, it depends on whether the massacre was the day before the coup or not. I don't remember.
It was.
For sure.
I think it was when he pushed for it to be delayed like more than once. That he kept on asking for it to be delayed so that he can come up with some negotiations.
Again, the delays are fine. If he knows it's delayed, he doesn't need to do it. But he doesn't know it's currently going to be delayed any further, so the massacre impending is going to be seemingly the next day. It'd be really weird to do the negotiations the day of, especially when you seemingly probably don't know the exact time. Like, if it's in the morning and you go in the afternoon, you're just screwed anyways.
Yeah.
So, that night was the only possible time he could have done it left, realistically.
Well, actually, okay, I got a goofy one for you. What if, how Hiruzen shows up that night after the coup?
I knew you were going to say
Or
that, yeah.
after
That's
the
what I was
massacre?
thinking as well.
What if that was Hiruzen on his way to do the negotiation?
Which, narratively, I think that actually would work best.
Yeah. So it's if, that was if Donzo hadn't said that night, then Hiruzen would have done the negotiations.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I agree. Even though that's not really in the story, let's just call it canon.
You know what? Hypothetically, if Hiruzen showed up during